Delta Squad, what's the situation? We're on our way to destroy Master Brain, but the road's filled with barricades. We have to move on foot, and the helmet hounder going us a warm. What does that say?
The helmet
hounser giving us a warm welcome. I don't know what that means. Where's the Alpha Squad? They advance from the northern gate. We must join them in the city. Well, stay there and ensure the entrance of vehicles. I will break through the highway to join Alpha. So I'm pretty sure, I think this game's a free game. I can't remember when I got it, but it's a NES inspired or SNES inspired first person shooter. And Josh is playing it. The only problem is that when I downloaded this, it's got a slight sway to the right, so I don't know how to fix it. So Josh is just gonna have to try to. Josh has played a shitload of Doom mods. He loves it. So I thought, you know what, this is something completely random for the channel, and I like doing that. Just playing something like really out there. Is there a sprint button? I'll be honest, Josh. As far as I know, there's no options in this fucking game. So you're just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to pick up as you go along. You know, along the way. But yeah, if you like SNES first-person shooters, this is meant to be pretty decent, and I think it's free, but don't quote me on it. So yeah. Josh is a master at these games, so he should be able to fight through this. Yeah. But Josh is having to battle the drift in the game. You can't stay still, Josh. Show the actually shoot, kill these guys. Just show the people what the hell we're talking about. So if you don't move, this gun slowly drifts on the right. I don't know if it's a game bug, but of course you would have thought it had been addressed, right? I've never had that with any other game I've ever played on here, so I'm blaming the game. Game hiding behind the truck, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, Josh is going to give us a review at the end because he's played a lot of these types of games, so it'll be interesting for him to see if this is actually any good. Red orb, wonder what that can be. I've never seen much of it, Josh. I flicked through it, so you know this is like news to me. But it looks fun. It looks short. Yeah. I'm just going to search for some information about this game because I'm quite curious. This is the same team, Josh, that made that Curse of Isios that I downloaded and paid for free, which is actually, again, a very, very good game. They also made that Ghosts and Goblins game, which is actually really, really good. I'm practicing it right now to get a stream on it. The game's so hard though, it's not one of those games I want to stream without practicing because it'll be a fucking awful stream to watch. So that's actually in the making. I am prepping for that, so it's going to be somewhat decent to watch. There's some graphical glitches as well. It's either my computer or the game. I'm thinking probably the game.
It's got to be the game, since there's no actual options. It's not surprised.
Okay, 8-Bit Killer is a... Oh, can I read this? Alpha Leader, what's the situation? It's a bit like Ghosts and Goblins, like when you go across the map.
Yeah.
This is hell, sir. Gunballs, hounds have ambushed us. We need backup now. Not too fond of the font. Arg! Alpha, do you copy? Alpha. Oh my god, like it's Mad Max.
It's like Death Adder.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, Death Adder. You damn fool. Did you really think that you could attack us here? All of you will be dead before the night falls. You will pay for your many crimes, bastard. Josh, Ghost City, Chapter 1, Part 2.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see how good this is. Some weird graphical glitches, but it is what it is. I don't like the aspect ratio either, but again, you put up with shit. there might be secrets. There's very few buttons in this game. So I'll read a little bit of information about it so people that might be watching this might be curious. The cover's fucking badass. Josh, look at that cover. The fucking cover is awesome. Okay. The story is AD, after death 2488. A long war brought mankind to the brink of extinction. During the post-war crisis, a creature known as Master Brain arrived on Earth with the promise of a new dawn. Many followed its voice. A new order was born, but the promises turned into dictatorship and oppression. Now a small group of soldiers have formed an alliance to protect the remaining cities and end the imperial regime. This is the story of their final mission. So Josh, you're like a ragtag band of people that's trying to put a stop to this overlord. 8-Bit Killer is a first-person shooter with the spirit of an 8-bit run-and-gun game. Advance through a mix of linear and explorational levels. Find new weapons along the way and fight enemies and bosses in desolate urban environments. Enemy bullets are visible, so you can move to dodge them. Keep your eyes open, there are hidden areas behind false walls. Look and feel of an 8-bit action game. 5 levels divided into sub-levels and boss in the fights. Unlock weapons and secret areas. Around 60 minutes to finish once mastered. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's like a little facts page as well. This is so cool. Facts about this project. The project was born as a little experiment with 3D views, but it grew to become a full-length game of my collection. Some people think it looks like Minecraft, but 8-Bit Killer is actually older. Wait, it predates Minecraft. It was created... Oh, it's credited as one of the best freeware games of 2008. That's what it is, freeware. By IndieGames.com, an important site back in the young days of the indie gaming scene. It was inspired by films like Mad Max, what I just said, or Escape from New York, by mangas like Grey, Alita of Fist of the North Star, and by games like Contra, Mega Man, Bionic Commando, Metroid, Catacomb 3D, and Wolfenstein 3D. A wall detail in the final level of the game became my logo later. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so this game's completely free. You can actually download it from their official website themselves. The cover for this game is badass. It's just a shame that this game actually has a bug with the sway. That's a real shame because it looks pretty cool, really. If you're into like old school. Oh, just there he is. There's the boss. Oh, is there? Okay, I've been reading, so I missed a bit of the gameplay. Actually, birthday. Audie, does the chat come out? Oh, not that matters. Is the chat actually on the screen, your chat? Because I've, no, it shouldn't be. I can read what you're saying now, Audie. Sorry, I couldn't see it earlier. Oh, what's this, a shotgun or a rifle? It could be anything, can it, with a... Looks like a shotgun to me. When I actually did capture screen footage for Twitch, the screen was absolutely... Oh, it captured your chat. Not like the chat box on the left. Nah, it'd be fine. Basically, I had to stretch the screen about 1,000 times to get this like to fit on the screen because it just could not be done properly. It doesn't capture properly, and I can't seem to kind of minimize this game. So I just hope that's capturing okay. So what is this gun, Josh? Is this a shotgun or rifle? Shotgun. The music's pretty decent. Ah. Was the shotgun in Doom one of the best weapons in the game? The super shotgun. Is that the pump shotgun?
No, it's the double barrel.
Oh, the double barrel shotgun.
Yeah, that's what I call it, super shotgun. It's like, yeah, just amazing. It's like the background, it's huge value.
So Josh, let's say like the sway was fixed. How did you find this game so far? It's a bit of a charm to it? A bit bland? How do you feel about it? Early impressions. Yeah. And this is a freeware game, mine back in 2008. But this is actually fucking old as hell, but I've never heard of it until recently. It was only because I was downloading their other games that I saw it. I thought, oh, Josh would probably play that. Yeah. So yeah, this is like a Mad Max first-person shooter. That's probably the reason you've never heard of it, laugh out loud. Yeah, probably. Audio, I've been playing one of their other games called Curse of Mastilla or whatever it's called. It's a Ghosts and Goblins clone, but it's so fucking good as well. It's really, really good. And I'm practicing it now so I can play it on stream and actually try to get a full run without any bullshit. It's like this company likes to dabble in like different genres of games. Like you got like Wolfenstein, you've got Castlevania, now you've got Ghosts and Goblins. We've got a minigun, Josh. I like arrow bullets with like paintball bullets, are massive. Down he goes. What do you pick up there?
Key.
I think that's the first stage done. That's got to be endgame boss, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's gun ball.
Ivan, are you there? Yes, sir, I'm listening. Alpha Leader has fallen. They have many losses and they need a new captain. You have the job. This reminds me a bit like Starship Troopers as well, the dialogue.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's definitely Starship Troopers. Look at his head. We're receiving a strange signal from the City Hall. It seems like an SOS. That building is on our way. We'll take a look, but stay alert. It could be a trap. Railway. So I think they said there's 5 chapters, broke up in 3 stages. So you can probably fly through this pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Is there no sprint button in this game? I don't think there is. I don't press escape or something, because that will actually shut the game down. Yeah, true. You probably break the game if you can dodge bullets faster. Yeah. Could you dodge bullets like this in Wolfenstein or anything like that? Because they're not visible like this. Hit scanners. What the fuck? Oh. Hit scanners. I never heard that term before. Yeah. Yeah. This one's quite interesting because you can actually evade the bullets. It's more like a kind of a bullet hell kind of thing. So just random, is it? You get hit with hit scanners. I see. We went from playing Wu-Tang Clan, the game, Taste of Pain, to this. Odd turn of events. Yeah. Oh, just found a secret. Yes. I'm quite curious about the boss fights because you know there's going to be one on every stage what's unique. In Doom, there wasn't many bosses in Doom, was there? From what I remember. Yeah. I remember drawing a picture, hand-drawn picture of the spider monster from Doom with the metal legs. I did a good job as well. It was fucking it was an awesome picture when I was a kid. I just had a memory then of doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think this could actually run on SNES hardware? I can't see why not. It should be. Why not release it for SNES? No. Why not? Is it? I find it amazing when you see like kind of very primitive 3D games on Mega Drive and SNES, the way they kind of do it. It's amazing how they achieved it. There's like flight simulators on there and you're like, wow. I mean, kids nowadays would just laugh, but for me, I'm like, I got a lot of respect for it. I'm like, wow, it's so impressive for 16-bit. Well, this is actually 8-bit. We need a new weapon, I think. Maybe you get closer, all players a hit. Yeah. nice.
Oh, City Hall.
It's where the distress signal is coming from, so maybe.
Oh, this is proper Wolfenstein.
This is definitely Wolfenstein. You see like those Hitler characters like running around. Because Wolfenstein was the very first ever 3D game, wasn't it? I believe, like 3D first-person shooter.
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Or pseudo 3D, it's, you know. Yeah. Did you ever play Wolfenstein?
Years later, I played a massive one of it, so
Yeah. It's weird how Wolfenstein, they were still making those games recently, weren't they? And they were actually doing really, really well.
yeah, I mean, like, sort of
Because you played one or two of them, haven't you?
I played first one was actually top of it.
Yeah, I find it amazing how you're still able to kind of create like a really good first-person shooter with that, you know, that IP. Yeah, melee enemies ain't got no chance.
I mean, everyone's so good.
Yeah. Bit of a shame about the graphic bugs, but again, it might be like, that could be any kind of issue. It could be my laptop rendering, it could be the game.
I think it's just like lack of polish in this game.
It could be lack of polish. Again, a freeware game from 2008, it's, yeah, compatibility might not be right that good now. When are you gonna play those nights up? Yeah, it's like a little triangle on the floor. Yeah. If you're being sloppy, you probably will get killed. One thing I didn't like about Doom though, and again it's controversial, but as a kid playing the original one, I wasn't too fond of like just getting keys all the time, and I know that was pretty much all the gameplay, but sometimes you couldn't find these fucking keys and you'd be running around for ages and ages. Oh god, like horde mode. Oh, I don't know that either. I've never played. Oh no, I played Doom 3 when it came out, because the hype for Doom 3 was through the roof. And I tell you what, that's got to be one of the most mediocre games ever. Doom 3 had so much hype, it was insane. It was like the second coming of Jesus, wasn't it? Yeah. Were the graphics great? Yeah, they were. But it was so dull. There was only a handful of levels as well where you actually went outside. I thought those levels were like really, really cool. And there was only a little bit where you went in hell as well, which was really cool. But most of it was just grey, bland corridors. It was a pretty dull game in general. I think it was hype for the engine and the graphics. I think that was what was doing it for Doom. Yeah. It was like Crysis. I mean, Crysis, I played it years and years later. It's got to be one of the most overrated games of all time. It was like, you know, when it came out, it was infamous for its horsepower that was needed to run the game. It was like, all the PC fanboys were like laughing at all the console gamers saying, you know, you never have a game that look this good and stuff like this. Only they knew it was, again, a very bland first-person shooter. The graphics are fucking, don't get me wrong, for the time, yeah, incredible, but the gameplay, just anyone sit down and play it now, it's not impressive. You know, there's far better games like GoldenEye, 64, and fucking the original Halo, Half-Life 2. There's way, way better first-person shooters than that. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was just a graphic powerhouse. It was, but yeah, the gameplay itself, I'm not impressed. Yeah, I finished the whole game and I was like, I just didn't understand, like, you know, all this hype. I was like, it's not nowhere near as good as you expect it to be. Ollie, did you have any games that got hype through the rafters and it failed in your eyes? Was there any game like that? Because that's a really interesting topic I haven't really covered while playing these games. That's a cool idea. Popping out a show, it's like a Spartan. Come on, Josh, let's stay in this subject then. Is there any games that was like hype through the rafters and you might have thought it was good and then you're like, it's really disappointing? Final Fantasy 12? Josh said?
I wanted to love it, but I never liked
Oh.
the characters.
What's this gun here? Oh, we got. Oh, nice. Auto fire, so Josh don't have to click every individual bullet. Josh, yes, Final Fantasy 12. Oddie, was there any games that you were waiting for that was like... Well, you could also throw Final Fantasy 13 in there as well. I'm sure people... No one liked that game either.
Good combat system, good graphics. That was it. Nothing else was stunning.
I had these in my head the other day and I was like... I can't remember which ones I was going to mention, but... I have to think. I think Alan Wake as well. Everyone says Remedy's amazing. I love Remedy. I'm like, Max Payne, I'm one of the biggest fans in the world. The original Max Payne is amazing, but Alan Wake was a pretty disappointing game. It was a good game, I still liked it, but from the hype, what it was meant to have been, to what we got was a massive, massively disappointing. It was meant to be this kind of open world, David Lynch inspired detective game. But obviously, as soon as it went to consoles, you knew. I mean, the PC owners were moaning straight away, and they were right, really, because you knew they were gonna like water it down, where it became just a very kind of linear, story-driven, uninspired action first-person game with a unfinished story as well on top of that, and it had some nice visuals as well. But you know, that was pretty much the selling point for me. Yeah, again, it didn't have an ending. Visually, it was great. Yeah, the light and the light stuff was pretty cool. But yeah, 8 years as well. However, though, Alan Wake 2 is meant to be really, really good. Josh is taking on an actual, like, what do they call you? Apaches? Is that what they call these? Apache choppers. You take these. Talking about Max Payne, you take one of these out in Max Payne, don't you, as well? Or it comes through the window, doesn't it? You're dodging all the bullets. Metal Gear 1, yeah, you do. Metal Gear Solid 2, that was a disappointing game as well. Even though it's very good, Metal Gear Solid 1 is one of the greatest games of all time. And when you play this fucking Raiden in the second game, it was a massive disappointment. Nobody likes Raiden. I'm going to quickly make sure to put in the still caption just a sec. Yeah, it still looks alright. Raiden was shit. Level 3.
There we go. Almost halfway.
Josh is flying through it. Oh, it's Garrett, isn't it? I was waiting for you. Who are you? That doesn't matter. The question is, I have vital information for your mission. Explain yourself. You will send your men to death if you attack the mega tower from here, but there is another way. I can guide you to a secret entrance on the other side of the bridge. There's an old labyrinth of flooded tunnels. Oh no. That leads directly to the base of the tower. Is this going to be a sewer mission? Continue. Sewer missions in games are fucking shit. Nightcrawler, that sounds like a sewer mission. No, they're always filler levels. Oh, it don't look like a sewer mission. Yeah. Yeah, repeat the same music. Yeah, this is definitely reused from level 1. One thing you can't complain too much when it's a freeware game though, can you? It is... You get what you're given. But this does look identical. God, Josh went straight into that then. But Josh is battling fucking, what do they call it again? Sway? Gun sway? It's Spain. I still would find it a nuisance. Yeah. I think staying a certain distance as well, they stop putting their shields down up as much.
Yeah, you can get
I think it's like a proximity thing with those. Oh, Siphon Filter. Do you know what? That second game, Siphon Filter 2, that game was fucking awesome. Yeah. One thing about Siphon Filter, you know, it came around the same time as Metal Gear Solid, didn't it? It came out a little after. But Siphon Filter 2, the combat system felt way better than Metal Gear Solid 1. I ain't gonna lie, it did. But it wasn't a better game, but goddamn the gunplay. I loved the gunplay in that game. But Siphon Filter 2, yeah, definitely would play that on stream. No. I think the first one's regarded as the best in the series, but I've only ever played the second one, but I fucking loved it. I played it all the way through. And it's weird, just by pure chance, when I was a kid playing that game, I found the secret taser laser thing. Yeah, there's a giant laser you can find, like, on, like, it was in a crevice somewhere, from what I remember, on this icy area. And I remember finding it, but I think you get to keep it through the whole game, and it's broken. But it made the game a lot more fun, though, and manageable. One game I'd like to play on the stream, though, it would be Medieval for PS1. Because Medieval is an excellent game, it's an absolute classic. And they've remastered them lately, but I think I'd rather just play the originals on PS1 with the up graphics. Because they never remastered number 2, and I thought that was so shit. I only played the first game, great game, but the main character ran like he shot himself. Do you know what? He's absolutely... Logan, do you know what, Ollie, you're absolutely right, I can't even deny that. He does run like he shit himself. But it had headshots and stuff, didn't it? And when you shot an enemy in the head, like the yeah, and the blood would be on the... It had like real-time hit detection with the... I love when games did that. The hidden path is here. Inside these tunnels, communication won't work, but Master Brain won't be able to detect you. Only a question, stranger. Why are you helping us? I have reasons to think that Master Brain's new dawn is only a plan to destroy humans. The real plan for the Earth seems to be bigger and darker. Sir, well, wait here until midnight. If we don't have contact before, we'll launch our final attack. Good luck. Go, Josh, you're getting there. Underworld. Oh, here's the dreaded sewer levels. Weirdly enough, we spoke about this a couple of times. We've been playing games for many, many years, and we've come to the conclusion that pretty much all sewer levels in games are filler and total shit. We'll give you many examples, but yeah. Yeah, but Final Fantasy 12 was always going to be set in the sewer and ended in the sewer, didn't it? That was a turd that needed to be flushed. Then again, Audie loves Final Fantasy 12. Audie, I've asked this question twice to you, but I don't think you're there. I was curious to ask you this. What are some of the biggest games that you're excited for that became a flop in your eyes, that you're like, oh, it didn't live up to the hype, or you were disappointed with? Because that's a good subject I want to talk more about, because Josh has mentioned a couple. Men in Black, what, on PS1? Yeah. Yeah, but you weren't that hyped for that. You bought that, like, on a whim, didn't you? It wasn't like you were waiting for, like, 6 months, like, oh my god, it's going to be so cool. Like, you know, Resident Evil 5, that come off the back of one of the best games of all time. Then Resident Evil 5 was fucking shit. That's got to be in there, really, Resident Evil 5. That's a good shout, to be honest. Resident 5 is a good shout. Yeah. That was so shit for the fourth one. I like how they come out of the war animation, that's good cool. Yeah. Seizure. Good shot before. Final Fantasy 15 was one I was hyped, and I stopped playing it after 5 hours. Chrono Cross 2, I hated that game. Oh, Chrono Cross is a really touchy subject because a lot of people say that's considered one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. Josh has also said it's disappointing. One thing about me, Josh, and Ollie, we're big JRPG fans. We've played many, I'm talking like many JRPGs over our life, so we know a lot about them. I have dabbled in Chrono Cross myself, but I didn't get very far. One of my favourite ones I found was Vagrant Story, because I found it a aesthetically, the character models are amazing, and some of the levels are amazing looking. But most of it's in sewers and shit. It's got the blandest fucking dungeons I've ever seen, and it is. And the story is really convoluted as well. And I was really disappointed by Bacon's story. I was expecting a lot more from that. Yeah. Yeah, I was disappointed by that one. I'm just thinking about this. I haven't played like a first-person shooter in a long, long time. Because the 360 generation, all it ever felt like was fucking first-person shooters being released every month. But I haven't played them for like fucking years by the feels of it. I can't feel the last first-person shooter I've played. I was one of the Game Falls forums for Vagrant Stories, yeah, years ago, and there were people in there that have put 2,000 hours into that game. How the fuck do you draw 2,000 hours out of Vagrant Story? The game itself is probably about 10-15 hours long. Yeah. But people say that about Disgaea. They're like, yeah, Disgaea's got infinite replayability because you could level this, level that, level that. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, it's still the same game. You're still going to get bored of it after a while, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Disgaea does have like an amazing bang for, it's an amazing bang for buck, isn't it? Yeah. I still think Disgaea 1 is the best one. I played 1, 2, 3, and the latest one. What was the latest one called? The one that's really disappointing. It had the best combat system, but it had the worst story I've ever seen. The Killian, it was fucking terrible, the story. And it was broken as well. I managed to speedrun that game in like, what, 10 hours, 15 hours to beat the whole game or something stupid. Because I literally just used Etna, and I was using her Prinny attack, and that's pretty much all you needed. Oh, Silent Hill Origins. That was another one I was disappointed for. When I heard about it, it sounded good on paper with all the broken promises. But Silent Hill Origins has got... That's the shittest Silent Hill out of them all as well. That one was really disappointing. It gets let off a bit though for being a PSP game first, then ported to PS2, but I remember how that was explained. Oh, what's this? It looks like a rifle. Yeah, that was a secret. This is like Pyramid Head's like great knife in it in the underwater sewer. It actually is a sewer labyrinth, isn't it, or a labyrinth? His weapon's hidden, isn't it? Fucking awesome sword. What is it? Oh, it's a rifle. Is it auto fire or is it one shot? It's powerful. What do you need to open that door? Oh, shit. Right. There's no map either in this game. They're not massive levels, but still. Oddie, I'm thinking about playing Silent Hill 3 soon because it's Halloween. Silent Hill 2 Remake's coming out, and yeah, I haven't played 3 for a long, long time. I know that's one of your favorites. Yeah, you love 3, so I would love to play that soon. I'm not sure. I'm debating if I should play the PC version or play the PS2 one. For the PS2 one's no bullshit. It's just gonna work, isn't it? And the PS2 emulator is really, really good anyway. I might just play the PS2 version and see. Fuck it. Yeah, just play the PS2 version and upscale it. Yeah, so that PS2 emulator is really, really good. Oh, Audie, what do you think of the fact... Okay, are you with me with this one? Silent Hill 2, one of the greatest survival horror games of all time. Love it. It is an amazing game. It's still great now. It still looks great now, especially with the fans keeping updating that enhanced edition, making it look better and making it more, you know, bug-free, stuff like that. And upscaling a lot of like the old school aesthetics. Do you think that they should have remade Silent Hill 1, considering it's a PlayStation 1 game, over Silent Hill 2 that still looks good now? Am I the only one that feels that way? Like, why the fuck didn't you remaster the first game? Because the first game's a great game. Everyone loves it. It's iconic. It's scary as shit. I can't see why they wouldn't do that. Yeah, but the 2 also... Yeah, the 2 is better. There's no question about that. But I still think Silent Hill 1 is a fucking awesome game. That's very, very popular. Because it has the game behind it as well. The film behind it as well. Because that's quite a popular film. But I think they should just remaster that one. Sir, second wet attack us. Shit. Radio's out.
Waste Lord.
Waste Lord. Oh, is he covered in shit? What's that boss? Is it Conquer's Bad Fur Day where you fight like the toilet monster, or you fight like a blob of shit and you got to throw toilet paper at it? Oh, that looks awesome. Definitely alien inspired. That looks like a xenomorph. Just like Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a 4-year-old game and it's getting a remaster. Are you joking me? Are you for real? Are they building it with the new engine or something? It's getting money for all rope, though, isn't it? Remastering these games. It's like, we'll upscale it a bit, you know, add a couple of new animations and boom, we sell the game. Double dip on it. This boss is easier than shit, Josh. No idea, but the Epic Store has now stopped selling the... Oh, for fuck's sake, the old version. And Steam version can only be bought in a bundle with the remaster now, yeah. I hate when they do these business practices. There's a game that did that recently. They took the old one off so you were forced to buy the new one, but no one kind of liked the new one. I can't remember what game it was.
Oh, okay.
Again, it was controversial once again. Oh, was it Dead Rising again? I think it might have been Dead Rising.
Oh yeah, that's just come out, yeah.
It might. Don't quote me on it. It might have been that. But I'm like, I don't want to play Dead Rising when they fucking censor some of the bosses because they don't want to hurt the Chinese because there's that Chinese cannibal, and you know the stereotype of like Chinese will eat fucking anything. They thought they'd be offended that he was a cannibal. It's like, but we've already played it and enjoyed it and accepted it.
Yeah.
Why are you changing it?
It wasn't a problem 15, 20 years
It's not a problem.
but
Stop.
now it is.
Why are we listening to these fucking idiots for? Alpha leader, do you copy? Crystal clear, sir. That's not how you spell crystal. It's with Y in it.
Yeah.
What was that noise? There was a hostile creature in the tunnels. For some reason, its presence was cutting the transmission. You sold that short. It was fucking massive. I couldn't hear you before. What about a second wave? Sir, Helmet Hounds are sending a second wave with all they have. We are easy target here, so we're moving back to take position in the city. We're dropping mines after our steps, but They won't stop them for long. Well done, Ivan. Now listen to me. I reached the base of the tower. Now I have a unique opportunity to infiltrate inside the Master's brain's lair. I won't be able to lead you from far from here, so leave you to the control of both Alpha and Delta squads. This will be a decisive battle. I'll do my best, sir. We will meet again, either in hell or in Freeland. Good luck. Why would you be in hell if you were like doing what you thought was right? Oh, we're in Mega Tower. Okay. That's what Ollie said. It's like with the Sonic Origins came out. The old school games in the Genesis collection got removed from Steam. It's so sneaky. It's fucking sneaky. Yeah, do you remember that game? Yeah, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna enjoy the new one, what's been censored and fucking catering to like the very loud minority for some reason. Audie, what do you think about this game so far? Well, I'll say at the end, but I'm not going to be kind. Okay, fair enough. Remember, this is a freeware old game. Throwback. Ollie's going to absolutely rinse it. True. Yeah. See, Josh knows. This is still much better than those PS3 exclusives like Haze and Killzone 2. Yeah, Haze was one of the biggest flops of all time because the PlayStation 3 fans were overrating all their games because obviously at the time it was competing with the 360, and any snippet of like hope they would just run with it. So games like Layer, which was fucking terrible, they were calling it like a AAA game and stuff, and it was just utter dog shit. Haze was another one. There's loads of them. There's loads of games like that were so bad. Oh fuck me, do you remember Heavenly Sword as well? That was considered like better than God of War, and it was a piece of fucking shit. Oh my god, The Order, yeah, that was like meant to be the greatest game of all time. Yeah, it's a 3-hour game. Yeah. Oh, look how good the like lamps are in that game, you know, the graphic. It's like, who cares? Yeah, and apparently the combat was really bland as well. And it's a shame because the trailer, when they first announced that game, I went, wow, that looks fucking awesome, but obviously it's like, no. But they did rename the Order to the Odor, didn't they? Yeah. But cool, PS3 had it rough for the first couple of years. Genji as well, remember like Genji Day to Play, where the game took place in feudal Japan. No, real battles that took place in feudal Japan. Then here comes this giant animated crab. Like, is this guy going for like a fucking comedy Oscar or something? Yeah. Alright, Josh. Our favourite actor is in a thriller from 2016. Must watch it for us. Oh, must watch for us. Who's Josh's favourite actor? John Travolta? Frank Stallone? Insidious? I don't know. Chris Wilson? Oh, Insidious was shit. Patrick Wilson? No one cares about Patrick Wilson. What the hell what are you on about? Yeah, the Insidious films are shit. Yeah, they're fucking shit.
But for some reason, Patrick Wilson is so main actor. I know he did a great one. Direct as well. He did a pretty good job. So yeah, I'm singing as well.
He's gonna sing in it. What, an Insidious?
Yeah.
I thought they were meant to be serious horror movies. Sounds like it became a bunch of comedies.
No, it's serious, but even at some he's Snake,
No.
no, he basically did a couple of
What? Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh my what? Oh my god! Yeah, that's from the 90s. I remember that.
yeah, basically Patrick Wilson.
What is he think? What? Put it in that film?
Yeah, so
Oh, it sounds fucking horrible. Was Insidious the one with the I think it might have been the third one. What was set in older times? Was that one with the kids? Yeah, or was that number 2? It was fucking awful.
because there's 2 series, Susan. I always get mixed up with them.
There was Insidious, then there's The Conjuring, which are quite, they're easy to get mixed up. They came around the same time. I think The Conjuring was the one that had like loads of movies. Insidious had a couple. The Conjuring was the horror movie that ripped off all the other horror movies. And for people that don't watch many horror films, they've actually rated it highly. They thought it was good. But you can see the bits, what's like straight from like The Changeling, which is like a miles better film. When they're doing the seance scene, it was fucking embarrassing. The old lady with the gas mask. I was embarrassed. Like, this is trash, and people thought it was good. But just watch The Changeling, one of the greatest horror movies of the 80s. Audie, are you getting Silent Hill 2 when it drops? The remake? Audie said, greatest actor, director, and singer of all time. Has there ever been an actor, director, and singer? That's a good question, isn't it? I was thinking John Travolta, because he sings. Travolta's like a Nicolas Cage. He just goes all out sometimes in making the biggest load of shit. But I gotta be honest, I hate to say this, but the one, what's it called, Mr. Moosey? The Fanatic? His first line in The Fanatic, and as soon as I watched that film, I started laughing from the very first thing he said. The guy says hi, like to his moose or whatever, and he goes, can't talk long, gotta poo. That's the first line he says. I was rolling on the floor. And after that, I was a massive fan of The Fanatic, as terrible as it is. Who directed that film again? Fred Durst. Why was he directing that kind of shit for? Limp Bizkit. Yeah. Do people hate Limp Bizkit? Is it like Metallica, where everyone just like secretly hates it? I don't know if anyone respects Limp Bizkit. At least I might do. I'm really skeptical with remakes nowadays. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm just, I'm gonna say it as it is. I didn't want them to remake Silent Hill 2. I thought the PS2 one or PC version is good enough, especially the new enhanced edition that we're working on. It's fucking amazing, and it's still great. I think recapturing the atmosphere would be really hard for them to do. But to me, they should have remade the first one. That one absolutely would benefit from having like higher visuals, because we're talking about PS1 here with like wobbly textures and blurriness. It's like fucking hell, The enhanced edition still looks amazing for Silent Hill 2. It looks great. Oh, there he is again. So you have made it this far. Never mind, this tower will be your grave. That's what this is, one giant coffin.
King Dar, what I mean.
King Dar. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's a beast. Massive. Wise from your grave. Look at the textures on the floor. Talking about overrated game, I know Altered Beast was an old school arcade game and it needs to be respected, but that game plays like shit. It always has done. We've actually got a playthrough on our channel. I've never liked Altered Beast. People talk about it like it's a classic. Oh, please have Altered Beast on this compilation. It's like, no, just put a good game on the compilation. Fuck Altered Beast. Yeah, it was a Mega Drive launch title, but it's not a good game. The gameplay's shit.
Even then, Space Harrier 2 launched, and that game was actually pretty nice.
Space Harrier 2.
You know, that's a good game. It's pretty short, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And that's on the channel as well. What's up these walls? I mean, what is it like?
It's like an elevator by the looks of it. Alright, I think we're moving on to the last stage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still gutted we couldn't play Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, I'll have to mess around with that.
We gotta get that going. The dream vanishes. Now I see that we've been puppets in his hands. Oh, he's figured that all out.
White flash and pigs annoy me. Yeah, I said that whole way. Awful.
There will be no answer to our questions. There will not be peace in our world. There will not be a new dawn. Odie said the white flashes on pickups annoy me. Josh has said that. It is like a seizure-inducing thing. It's stupid. You must finish this nightmare. You must kill the master brain. Well, Odie, do you remember that game called Crypt Killer on PS1? It was a first-person... No, it was a light gun game. 2-player. Every time you fired a fucking bullet, the whole screen flashed. Just trying to digest that bit of information I just told you. Who on earth programmed that?
I guess this is the last.
Oh, we might be on the last boss. Oh, that is cool as shit. Look at that. It's a genuine massive brain. Yeah, that's how those light guns work back then. Yeah, but Audie, we're talking about the full screen flash. It's unbelievable. I was trying to play it a couple of years ago with Josh again after all those years since I was a kid, and we had to turn it off. Even I was going, this is too much for me, and I'm usually quite tolerant. I was like, Jesus. It's like this, isn't it, Josh? Yeah, take him down, Josh. Come on. Oh, you've got. He's getting more and more angry. They might keep respawning. We never got the final gun, did we? There is a final gun somewhere in the game. Oh fuck, I hope we get it. Oh shit. I think Josh missed the final gun unless they drop it halfway through like a Resident Evil or something. It's not very difficult though, is it? All you're doing is literally strafing to one side. Yeah, they're respawning. Damn it, I want to see what that last gun was. That's a cock tease, that is. You got this far without it. Yeah. Still, just for like completion's sake, I want people that's watching this to kind of see what it all has to offer. Shame that we didn't find it. Boy, those flashes are annoying. I'm not kidding. They are annoying. They remastered, talking about light gun games, they remastered House of the Dead 1, didn't they, recently? And I haven't seen it, but I heard there's massive criticisms. You know when we played Night Slashers the other day, and I was saying it's a piece of shit because the new graphics look like a Flash game. Apparently, the new House of the Dead 1 looks really, really cheap as well. But I really want to play House of the Dead 1 and 2 on my channel. I want to get both of these completed. We actually tried to beat House of Dead like 3 or 4 times. I've got live playthroughs that we never uploaded because we never finished it. We got to the last boss multiple times and couldn't beat him. Josh is beat the game. But Josh has freed mankind. But we need to rebuild the world now. How would one go about rebuilding a world that's like completely fucked? You don't see that in like post-apocalyptic movies, even though there's like a million of them, the dystopian ones.
Yeah.
You never see them actually rebuild it from scratch, do you? That's a good premise for a movie.
Just watch Fist of North Star, right? They got figured out.
Look, the turret has fallen. He made it. That crazy fool killed Master Brain. Only God knows how many knowledge is lost forever with that explosion. It's ironic, but this is the only way we know to survive. Maybe now we'll have another opportunity to learn from our mistakes. Wait a minute. I'm receiving a message from Beluce? This is one night to remember. Did we die in the explosion?
I'm guessing.
One night of joy for those that have detained freedom for the ones they love. Oh, sorry, obtain. I do not like this font. I'm not going to kid you. Yeah. Oddie, wipe those tears away. One night of disappointment for those that believed in a promise. People do that now anyway. Look at all these fake religions that pop up. Oh, the world's going to end in this year, then it doesn't happen, and the followers are like, what are we doing now? It's like you've just been coerced into, like, God knows what depraved acts by, like, their founder. Music. Listen to this music. As King Dar said, there will be answers to our questions. This is the... There'll be no answers, right? Listen to this music, though. It's amazing. But now we must join to repair the damage done and build a place we can call home. Yeah, but what kind of ideology would take over, though? Say, like, the world came to an end and they start rebuilding it again. It wouldn't be like a free world, would it? Because some fucking idiot would start running it. Because we're, like, made to kind of look up to something, aren't we? Humans are like that. We like worshipping people or things. This could be our new dawn. Now, we'll play God now, Josh, okay? We're going to be on that throne. What kind of laws would you make, Oddie, if you had the power to rebuild a world? Actually, I don't think I want to know that question. It'd be very seedy, I'm sure. All relationships will have to go through Oddie first. You have to break them all in. You definitely know that. The laws I'd make. Oh, I do. I do indeed.
Slowest credits ever.
Fucking hell, can you scroll any slower? Jesus.
Yeah, no, it could have been many people.
This is slower than the movement speed in this game. Oddie, review of this game. Or Josh, I'll review of the game. What did you think about it?
Incredibly mediocre.
Incredibly mediocre, Josh said. What an ungrateful bastard. It was a free game.
Very simple. Very easy.
The developer's giving you a free game and you're just basically you're doing what Vince says. You see something pretty and you want to shit all over it. You're putting your pants down, shitting over the developer's face for doing such great acts.
It's not a bad game. It's just a bit mediocre. It's free, so I'm not going to slag off too much, you know? It's not a bad kind of Wolfenstein mod. It's...
Josh said it's just really mediocre. It's not bad. Yeah. Carol, thank you for supporting me and for the snacks and drinks on the long work hours. And special thanks to you for playing this game until the end. See you soon. And this guy's gone on to make some great games. Like Curse of Isios is better than this. Yeah. That Ghosts and Goblins game's fucking awesome, by the way. Again, he's very, very good at what he does. And he gives these games away for free, which is really, really cool. Yeah, alright, this is what Oddie's going to say. I don't want to sound... You're going to sound like a twat no matter what, Oddie. It's free, and I get what they was trying to do. I like the overall look and the nostalgia aspect of it. I like the music too. However, when a dev makes a retro game that really limit mechanics and gameplay, then justify it by saying it's old school. The game just feels really bland to me overall. It's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that's, you know, in all fairness, that's a fair shout.